Hello and welcome back to the channel. I know I'm late. Before I start, let me just speak to you about the freaking week that I had, and that's the main reason why I haven't filmed this video yet is because my phone, what I'm using to film my videos on, freaking stopped working. Apparently there was a glitch in my update, in my software update. There was a glitch in my software update. Yeah, and I had to go get that sorted out, and I only got that sorted out on Friday. That's when these videos are supposed to be up. But I'm here. Today we're gonna be focusing on Glass Prison by Dream Theater. I know, another Dream Theater video. I'm sorry, but it was a suggestion in one of the comment sections of my latest video. Go check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, before I get into anything, there's a couple of things that I would like to touch on. One, I do have a Patreon account now. I know, and if you guys can please support, it would help me get better equipment. If only you guys knew what I'm filming, how I'm filming this video, you guys would freaking laugh me out. In the comment section, let me know what would you like to see on my Patreon, and I'll give that to you guys for supporting on there. The last thing before we jump into discussing the song and reacting to the song, this will be the last reaction of a Dream Theater song on this channel. So after this, please no more Dream Theater. I have filmed other reactions. So if there is other Dream Theater uploads, those are old videos that I have filmed that I've yet to edit and upload, you know. Because like I said, this channel, but the reason why I do not want any more Dream Theater videos or Dream Theater suggestions is because, like I said in the previous video, if you haven't checked it out, go see it. I'm currently planning on changing up the channel, getting away from this reaction based videos, doing a lot more doing a different style of videos. I said on that last video that I currently want to change up the channel, and I have a final blood for My Take Entertainment in mind, and it does include Dream Theater. So no more Dream Theater from now onwards. There might still be one or two uploads of me checking out a song of these, but no more Dream Theater suggestions. Anything else will do besides Dream Theater. So like I said, we're focusing on The Glass Prison by Dream Theater. This is off of 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. I haven't heard the full album yet, but from what I've heard, it's an amazing album. And shocker, I've heard the song before. I just, I mean, I wasn't going to react to the song, but I mean, the guy posted it in the comments, and it just triggered me to check out the song or to listen to the song with you guys, okay? So that's why I took it. Without any interruptions, let's jump into it. I freaking love that. Okay, so let's just speak about what we've heard so far. So it starts with that static, whatever that is, I know. It starts with that, and that is, I mean, that's how Finally Free from Metropolis Part 2 ends. So it's supposed to transition you straight into the next album. And they do this for a couple of albums through from what I've heard. And then you have Moyang coming in with that sweet intro, and you have everybody else coming. And there's a little bit of an odd time signature with Petrucci and Portnoy when they bang on. I think I'm gonna say it's an E. I could be wrong. I don't know theory, but yeah, and that is so cool. And then and then it resolves into this. This whole part here is very sweet. I will not be able to theoretically tell you what is happening here. I just really want to speak about it. And then they freaking throw you a curveball by Petrucci coming in with this badass riff with a little wah pedal right at the end of the phrase, and they go back into it. Man, I remember the first time listening to this thinking, holy crap, what am I in for? And okay, let me give you a bit of a backstory as far as the song is concerned. I was watching Lost in Vegas, and they spoke about accessible Dream Theater songs that they were told to check out. So Pull Me Under was there, As I Am, all these other songs on there, and Glass Prison. I haven't heard Glass Prison at that time. And then I went to go, I always had all of the albums on my phone. I went to go listen to just Glass Prison, and I was speechless throughout the entire time. So honestly, I think it's better that I'm reacting to the song now that I'm extremely familiar with it. Otherwise, we would have had another video like we had last week, where all I'm doing is just headbanging the whole time and freaking marking out every time they do something amazing. I mean, this song is a riff machine. There is so much, so many awesome riffs in the song throughout the song. I mean, it doesn't stop. It doesn't freaking stop. I'm gonna say it. Yes, I love the song. I love the song. I know it's just to wait for that till the end, but I freaking love the song. Okay. And I mean that freaking arpeggio thing that Petrucci is doing there. It's it's face melters. That's what it is really. And I mean the melody, or at least the tune from of that arpeggio thing. I'm kind of getting Metropolis Part 2 vibes from it. I don't know if that was the intention. It sounds like there's a like right towards the end of the overture in Metropolis Part 2, and they use it again in Dance of Eternity. There's a certain part kind of has a resemblance to me, and I don't know. You guys can let me know. The people who know this band more, you guys can let me know if that was the intention. I always like to I always like to find out other secret like things in the album that I don't pick up upon upon the first listen, or even upon the third or the fourth. See, another of man, that verse is freaking amazing. I freaking love that verse so much. Really. I mean, honestly, I know that we always speak about this constant debate on, oh, how do you get people into Dream Theater? How do you get somebody who's just a metalhead into Dream Theater? Honestly, for my money, I mean, yes, Mike, Become the Night spoke about how it's like, yeah, you know, you won't be able to say the person with their own ear has to decide. I definitely don't disagree with him. That's 100% the truth. But for my money, I think that this is one of the first songs you go with. Between this, As I Am, and Pull Me Under, these are the songs that you play non-Dream Theater fans to get them into the whole ordeal. I mean, because this, to me, and again, this is just my opinion, this sounds like Metallica. You know what I mean? If they were on these guys' level, it sounds like Metallica. Even that little arpeggio thing that Petrucci does, that sounds so much like Kirk Hammett. That sounds like something Kirk Hammett would do. Oh, and there was another thing that I would like to speak. Let's speak about James LeBrie for like a split second, because I know James LeBrie with Dream Theater with Dream Theater, everybody always speaks about how amazing these guys are, but there is something there is something that is very much there, which is like an elephant in the room. It is James LeBrie, unfortunately. You know, I spoke in the previous video about how much I love James LeBrie, and I genuinely do. And I saw that they're recording a DVD from the latest tour, and I'm really excited for that. Can't wait to pick that one up. But here, I think here it's very much apparent where you can start to listen. You can hear the vocal decline. That's just me. Because I mean, okay. The best way that I can describe this is listen to Images and Words and Awake, skip Falling into Infinity, Metropolis Part 2, and then come listen to the song. You can start to hear vocal decline. I'm not saying he sounds bad here. I think he sounds really good here. And even on the live show, he sounded good when they did this song for the first time, or one of the first times they did this album. They sounded great in the live, but it wasn't LeBrie from the 92 show. Now I know that, and at the 92 show and during some of the Awake tours, he was damaging his vocals. He shouldn't have done that. I mean, yes, it sounded pleasing to us fans, but he shouldn't have done that. But yeah. Okay, I guess Wolves just scored. What was I saying? Freaking hell, I lost my train of thought. Haha, no pun intended. Yeah, you can start hearing a vocal decline, or at least I started hearing a vocal decline. You know, he still sounds really good on the albums, and I like I said, I love James LeBrie, I really do, and I wish I'd get the chance to see them live one day. I don't think they'll ever come to Cape Town, unfortunately. So you got Petrucci playing the riff right after the opening riff of this section, and then you have Rudis doing the arpeggio thing that Petrucci was doing earlier. That and then you have Lebris singing in some sort of effect. Please, proper musicians, let me know in the comment section what he's using. At like this part, I just I don't know, it just clicked and it just like here right here in my gut, I just felt really good. Felt really good listening to that. The song goes through many phases, and there isn't a single part of the song that I don't like. Yeah, this part I love. The part, I mean, they're gonna call back to the intro in the next part, and that also we'll get there. I remember first time listening to the song. First time listening to the song, about this time in, I really felt like standing up and clapping these guys because I was already like this song could have ended there for me. Honest opinion, it could have ended there for me, and I wouldn't have felt any less about it. But I mean, we still have a lot of cool stuff to come ahead. Okay, let's speak about that. I mean, I watched another video of a guy reacting to that. The link will be in the description if you haven't seen it yet. And that guy asked, is that the guitarist doing the police siren, the siren sounds? And I hope that it is Petrucci doing that. I really hope it is. I would just add an extra layer of. Okay, I love that part so much. Why? Because it's freaking amazing. And secondly, that's staying in the video now, just letting you know. Anyways, I was still saying before I was freaking rudely interrupted. There's this if any of you guys watch pro wrestling still in 2020, there's a guy called Kevin Owens. If you don't know who he is, for all the if you don't know who he is, search his theme song. There is the riff of the sounds very similar to that. I wouldn't be surprised. I think the CFOs did it. I wouldn't be surprised if the CFOs got that riff from this. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. Next part, they speed up the tempo. You have fucking hell. You have Petrucci and Portnoy on backup vocals, and I mean, I know. Okay, wait. We'll get into that afterwards. You know what? Let's just speak about it now. I've seen people's. Okay, I know that Petrucci doesn't really do, or at least I've seen people say that Petrucci doesn't do live vocals anymore. He's lip syncing them, whereas Portnoy used to do majority of the live vocals. I'll be honest. I watched the Silent Man acoustic performance. I've seen the Silent Man acoustic performance where Petrucci does live vocals, live backup vocals, and I prefer his live vocals over to Portnoy's. I'm not saying that I don't like Portnoy's live vocals. I think Portnoy does an amazing job. I mean, the thing is, Portnoy's live vocals, it is what it is. You either like it or you hate it, but it's for me. I freaking love it, right? But I prefer Petrucci's live vocals. He does live vocals in the Chaos Emotion tour. He does the live vocals for Ministry of Lost Souls. Oh freaking hell. he does backup vocals for Ministry of Lost Souls in the studio version, and he does it live in the Chaos in Motion live performance. And I think his backup vocals is cool. I don't know why he doesn't want to do them anymore. It's perfectly fine. I will say though, in the 2000 live Scenes from New York performance, his backup vocals were a bit iffy there. But I mean, from the other backup vocals I've heard him do, he's quite okay, and I prefer his backup vocals over to Portnoy's. I have nothing against Portnoy's backup vocals, by the way. I mean that. Where did they freaking come up with this crap? Seriously. Okay, hear that part now. Again, now all I'm saying is, if this was Lebris in '92, it sounds like he's. I'm not saying he is, guys. I can't stress this. I'm not saying he is, but it sounds like he's kind of struggling to get past this part, because this part it's in a higher register. It sounds like he's struggling. Yeah, I mean, I'm no vocal specialist. I really am not. So just take it from somebody who just consumes this music and can only play Smoke on the Water. I freaking love this part, really. It is there's so much interesting things happening musically, and then you have Lebris sing over that. That sounds so cool. I mean, the second time they do it, they change it up a bit, but yeah, man. Yeah, listen to Portnoy. Freaking hell. I mean, I spend most of this time criticizing Lebris, but I mean, the guys. I mean, there's a couple of songs on this album where he sings with so much attitude. Like I said, I freaking love the guy so much, really, genuinely do. He's probably my favorite vocalist. He's probably my favorite vocalist. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, there's a bunch of other guys that are on that level as he was. But yeah, there's just something about Lebris. His voice is so distinct. I love his voice. Speaking about when he was in his prime, I mean, he still has a decent voice now. It's just he can't hit certain notes and he doesn't have the range anymore. But he still has a decent voice. He still pulls off a lot of the lower register things. I mean, live, there was a performance that he did with Nocturnal. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, where he did Through Our Eyes, and that performance was beautiful. I think he did an amazing job there. He sounded great. He sounded really good. Why? Because he didn't put any strain on his vocals or anything like that. It was just, it was soft and it sounded really good. That's all I'm trying to say. And I mean, they did the How I Wish You Were Here cover, the acoustic cover. He sounds great there too. Yeah, he sings with so much attitude. I as much as I'm critiquing him, trust me, I can't praise the guy enough. I genuinely always am wowed by Lebris as well. Okay, listen now the second time around. You guys probably already know this, but this is something I found out about only a couple of months ago. Listen to this. Where do they come up with freaking things like this? Go. Now they're about to piss off a bunch of blues guitarists who believe that one note says more than a trillion notes. Especially Petrucci in this section. There's a particular soul I'm speaking about here. And you know, you know what grinds my freaking teeth with some of the metal haters, considering that we're on that topic, is that some of them will speak about how there's no groove in this. I'm gonna pull this back just a couple of, let's say, just a couple of seconds. How can you tell me there's no groove and there's no rhythm here? Or are you freaking? Let me pull that back. Okay, I think I pulled it a bit back. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Tell me that there's no. Tell me you. Listen. Come on. There's clearly a groove there. Ooh. Now again, that solo, I didn't know that this was the case, but that solo is going to split the musicians around in off, because you're gonna get the people that love it, like me, and you get the people that hate that, like people that I know, or let's say one person that I know. Let's just be honest. Listen, here's the thing. Shredding is a technique. I mean, Become the Night are better than anybody else, but what did you say? BB King and John Petrucci are trying to achieve completely different things. Okay, they're not trying. This solo wasn't trying to be beautiful and soulful and that. No, it wasn't. It was supposed to be what you're hearing there. It was supposed to be fast and it was supposed to be a freaking face melter. That was the intent. So yeah, when you speak about John Petrucci don't play with intent, that was his intent. He is playing with intent. I can't understand some of these people, and I know sometimes that they can go a bit off with some of their bridges and things like that, but it's Dream Theater. This is what you get out of this band. You know what I mean? Now, you consume certain products for certain things that product consists of. So imagine tomorrow Dream Theater release an acoustic album. Is the audience going to like that much? I don't think so. Because there was a lot of complaints about The Astonishing when there's the more acoustic stuff, and there was a lot of complaints about that. I mean, if whoever here has problems with The Astonishing, please let me know down in the comment section. I'm still busy listening to that album. Yeah, I know, but if Dream Theater brings out an acoustic album, are you gonna like that much? Let's just be honest. No. Oh well, sorry, I shouldn't say that because now I'm speaking directly to the haters. Yes, you guys are gonna like that, but the fan base isn't going to. Because that's not Dream Theater. Yes, they'll be able to find a way to make it beautiful and to make it ear pleasing because they are extremely talented musicians. But that's not why you buy into Dream Theater. It's just not. You don't buy into Metallica because they make hip hop music. You don't. You buy into Metallica for their hard hitting thrash metal. That's why you buy into Metallica. People buy into AC/DC because it's simplistic and it's freaking garage band style rock music. That's why people buy into AC/DC. It's because that's their thing. If AC/DC came out with an album like this, their fans isn't necessarily gonna eat it up. I might, and people who has the similar AC music might, but their fan base won't. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. So yeah, okay. So to freaking tie a knot around this thing, yeah, you can't necessarily say that guys like Petrucci and Vi aren't playing with intent. They're playing notes just for the sake of playing notes. No, they're not. They are, of course, they're playing with intent. Yeah, you can hear freaking BB King bend that one note. You can hear it because he lets it ring, but it doesn't mean that this isn't being played with intent. That's all I'm trying to say. I freaking love this part. Now they all, I think Petrucci. Oh hell, that's a new one. Petrucci switched to clean and they're playing the bass riff. Well, they're playing the riff of the bridge. That sound, it's something that freaking catches me by surprise every time I listen to the song. I'm like, whoa. And then when they transition into different riffs, and the second one, that's the one. The second transition, that's the freaking one. Mm, here we go. Mm. I'll tell you what, I've listened to the song a couple of times. I've listened to the song a lot, actually. A couple of times, that's a freaking lie. I've listened to the song a lot. And I still can't figure out musically, well, my ear can't wrap my head around what they're doing here. Really, like, I mean, like I said, I don't have much serial knowledge. I'm still busy learning. But normally, like, I'll still be able to describe it by, humming or singing the riff with my mouth. I can't do that with that part, but I freaking love it so much. Mm. Smooth transition there. Yeah, they ending the bridge now. Now they're coming to back to the first part of the song, but it almost feels like they keep you on your toes here because they drag it out just a little bit. Where you think, okay, yeah, they're gonna do it, and then they just drag it on. They like freaking hell. Let me try and word that better. Yeah, this part, this section right here, they kind of keep you on your toes because you can kind of get you kind of get the feeling here that now they're coming towards the end of the bridge, and we're gonna go back into the song. We're gonna go back, we're gonna go into the outro now. But this part, it kind of keeps you on your toes, and they kind of prolong it, and you kind of, I mean, still me now as I listen to the song now, I still, when I'm listening to it, I'm like, here's where they do that, where they play that fast speaking, and then they go into the outro, and then then there's still another part that happens, and then they set it up again, like it's gonna happen now, and then it doesn't. I freaking love this. Mm. Ooh, freaking hell. See? Okay, now we're going to the outro. This outro is amazing too. I will say I like the rawness of Libre's vocal delivery in this song. I do. It's very different to what he would or of how he normally sings, but I really like the rawness of his vocals here. So, by no means, like I say, by no means did I hate it, but all I'm saying is you do hear a change here. That's what I meant to say throughout this video. People, what a freaking song. Um, Yeah, you know what? If this is your first time listening to the song, don't watch this video. The link will be in the description. Listen to the song, freaking just pay a lot of attention. In fact, I think the song kind of keeps you on your toes. It kind of grabs your attention by the intro already. Just listen to the song, and then I mean the way it starts and the way it ends abruptly, you'd feel like it's like, what did I just listen to? That's how I felt when I first heard the song. It's freaking amazing. And you know what? I'm just gonna take the time to say, Portnoy, I freaking love you so much. Thank you for giving me that performance in that song. Portnoy is a beast. I am new to the Dream Theater fan base. I've only discovered Dream Theater couple of years ago, maybe two years ago. Yeah, so I'm very much in the Mike Mangini era, and I don't hate Mike Mangini. I think Mike Mangini is an awesome drummer, and I think he's great for Dream Theater. I do, but I mean, Portnoy is Portnoy, guys. I'm not one of those guys that hates everything Dream Theater puts out now because Portnoy is not in the band. I watched the score performance of Octavarium, and he's mind blowingly good. Really, All these musicians are mind-blowingly good. I don't speak much about the bassist, I know, but even him, he's great. They all are. And yeah, I freaking love this band. I really do. I don't know if you can tell yet. Yeah, I haven't felt this for a band in a while, probably since Metallica. When I first heard Metallica, I instantly fell in love with Metallica, and I instantly fell in love with this band. And like I said in the previous video, I hope I don't grow tired of Dream Theater. But anyways, that was the video. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, support me on Patreon, please, as it will help me make better videos for you guys. Yes, this video will be going up on Monday. As you're watching this video is up on Monday. It should appear on Friday. If you skipped the intro, it's because my phone wasn't working and I used my phone to film. But I will see you guys again Friday, hopefully. I'm not making any promises, but I will see you guys on Friday. So that was the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.